I wake before the sun stirs, in the hush of dawn's quiet mercy, and my heart bows low, not out of habit but reverence. For the air I breathe is not my doing, and the silence that holds me is sacred. I am surrounded not by emptiness, but by a gentle fullness that whispers, "You are kept." And I know it is God. The rhythm of my chest rising, falling, a hymn written in flesh, a quiet praise without sound. Who am I that he should see me? And yet he does, always, endlessly. I walk past the mirror, not searching for beauty, but for the reflection of grace. Grace that has carved its testimony in the lines around my eyes, in the strength of my step, in the stillness that follows storms. There is no wealth greater than the arms that surround me at day's end. Family, flesh of my flesh, souls stitched into mine by heaven's hand. My mother's laughter, my father's hands, my siblings' glance of knowing. These are treasures no thief can take. The roof above me is not perfect, but it's a shelter. The meals aren't always grand, but they are enough. The days are not without shadow, yet light still breaks through the cracks. I have walked through places where sorrow sat heavily beside me. Still I was not alone. His voice echoed through the tears I could not hold back. Not with words, but with a presence that quieted every fear. I remember the nights when hope was a flicker and faith was a whisper. But even then, a divine patience held me until morning came. I have nothing to boast in, no merit of my own, no goodness worth glory. Yet, I am surrounded by miracles. The unseen battles he fought for me, the doors he closed that I once cursed in ignorance, the yeses he delayed so I would not rush into rain, the no's that preserved my future. I have found comfort in the breaking, peace in the waiting, strength in surrender, all of it evidence of a God who is both Father and friend. There were days I questioned, days I felt silent beneath the weight. Still, his love never lessened. Still, he came close. What is family but a circle where mercy is practiced, where forgiveness takes flesh, and patience learns endurance? What is life but the sacred theater, where the divine writes his stories through our wounds, our joys, our ordinary days? Every sunrise is a scripture, and every breath a benediction. Gratitude is not just a word I say, it's the shape my soul takes when I remember where I've come from, when I realize how much I did not deserve, and yet was given. I've seen others fall under the weight I've been spared from. I've seen the light leave eyes where mine still shine. I've heard stories of ruin and known that mercy stood between me and despair. What is a house without love? What is success without peace? What is laughter without meaning? He has wrapped all three in my days, gifts I did not earn, gifts I still unwrap in awe. When I was small in spirit, He enlarged my heart. When I was empty of reason, He filled me with assurance. There is a beauty in the scars that now speak of battles overcome. There is stillness in the memories of chaos He turned into calm. Every friend that stayed, every teacher who spoke truth, every path that led me closer, I see Him in all of them. Even the strangers, the kind ones, the ones who said a word in season, they too were vessels of His grace. I have walked in weakness but not in shame. I have walked in fear but not without covering. My gratitude is not shallow. It is rooted in years, anchored in pain turned to praise, and hope reborn daily. The older I grow, the more I see Him in the details, the simple gestures, the whispered prayers, the unspoken kindnesses. He is in the meals shared at doors, the hands that help me rise, the courage that says, try again. This life, my life, is not perfect, but it is precious, because it is held by hands I do not see, but trust without question. I do not know what tomorrow holds, but I know who holds me, and that is enough. When the world rushes, I will still sit in stillness. When others chase what fades, I will treasure what remains. Faith, family, breath, being. I'm not here by accident. I am here by intention. God's design, His delight, His daily devotion. Even when I did not see, He led me. Even when I was not worthy, He loved me. Even when I doubted, He remained faithful. My song is not loud. My worship is not always sung, but it is constant. My thanks is not for show, but for truth. If ever I forget, let the stars remind me, the same God who made them made me and called me good. I don't need signs to know. I have the evidence. The smile of my loved ones, the peace that guards my sleep, the unearned grace that colors my everyday. I will never comprehend it fully, but I will never stop being moved by it, because gratitude is not a season. It is a posture, not an emotion, but a knowing that He is God, and He is good. Always, always good.